Hello and welcome back to the channel. Today we are watching another exciting chess game. This game might be one of the best Mikhail Tal games you've ever seen. 4 sacrifices in a row, spectacular attack against Sicilian defense. If you enjoy playing against Sicilian defense, or if you simply hate when you see Sicilian defense on the board, then this is the game for you. And as you all know, Mikhail Tal is the maestro of chess. He knows how to sacrifice, when to sacrifice, and his games are truly exciting. Now, this game was played in 1963 against an unknown player, and just because of that, his opponent was not that good, simply allowed a beautiful and spectacular checkmate at the end, as you saw from the thumbnail. So without further ado, we will continue straight into the game. So Mikhail Tal playing as white, and he started the game with e4. Black responded with c5. We have knight to f3, and d6 here was played for black. We have d4, so open Sicilian, c takes on d4, knight takes on d4, and knight to f6, usual start of the Sicilian defense. We have knight to c3, and right now a6. For now, this is neither variation. Tal continues immediately with bishop to g5. This is a so-called Richter-Rauser attack. Black continues with e6, and right now we have f4 immediately attacking. Also reminds us of Sozin attack, but with this attack, bishop is here on c4. The same ideas here. Black continues with b5. Black here continues, and he wants to push b4, and he wants to create a counterattack of his own, but Mikhail Tal doesn't wait, and he immediately attacks in the center. After e5, we have d takes on e5 and f takes on e5, and right now we have queen to c7 here played for black. Now, if you're wondering what would happen if e takes on f6 is played, then simply black has this move, queen to e5, and right now after you block, for example, with your bishop, then simply your bishop will fall here, and black has a decent compensation. Now, for example, after castle, black has different options. One of the ways to continue the game is, for example, rook to a7, and black is doing just fine. So that is the reason that Mikhail Tal didn't want to take this, although it looks completely free. It looks like a pin. Black simply has this nice move, queen c7, and after this, queen to e2 was played for Mikhail Tal. Now, Mikhail Tal stops this threat, and it is time for this knight to retreat, because now this is a threat. Knight f to d7 was played, and Tal continues with a long castle here. Black continues with bishop to b7, and right now it is time to pause the video and find the first brilliant move that Mikhail Tal played. It's a nice and beautiful knight sacrifice, and it is knight picks up on e6 with the idea to open up this king and also allow this queen to invade with queen to h5. Also, this would allow opening the c file, which later be very of use to Tal's attack, of course. We have f takes on e6, and right now Mikhail Tal continues with queen to g4, immediately attacking this pawn. And now it seems completely natural here to play move queen to b6. Unfortunately, this is a huge blunder, and again Tal finds an amazing move. If you like, you can pause the video and try and find second sacrifice of the game here for Mikhail Tal. Congratulations if you find rook d6, beautiful sacrifice, now giving up this rook for free. Recommended here line by the computer is to actually pick up with your queen, but in the game bishop d6 was played. Now after queen to g4, I will show you what was the best line here. Black was simply scared of picking up this pawn. Queen takes on e5 looks scary, because now after bishop to d3, I have to remind you that this is two persons playing, so this is not computers playing. Computers sees this position as slightly better for white. And after this, bishop e7 is the way to go. After bishop takes on e7, king takes on e7, rook h to e1 was played, and after queen to f6, this is the end of the line. So as you can see, black here simply, yes, black has a piece up, but this king looks really exposed, and you should be really precise of how to defend and not lose any more material or simply not get checkmated. So that is the reason why black was too scared of picking up this pawn and leaving this king too exposed. As I mentioned this, so after queen to b6, we have brilliant sacrifice by Mikhail Tal, rook to d6. In the game, bishop taking on d6 was played. Of course, after queen takes on d6, e takes on d6 is the recommended line, but after knight to c5, you simply are losing because you just lost your queen and your king is still in the center. There is no compensation here. After rook to d6, another line here was to actually play bishop to e7, but after queen takes on e6, queen d8, bishop to d3 and b4, this is still completely winning here for white. This is one of the lines that computer mentions here that are the best as well. So even not picking up this queen that was on b6, but after rook to d6, we have bishop taking on d6, and right now queen picks up on e6 with a check. King has to go on f8, of course. If king doesn't go on f8 and simply block with bishop, queen picking up on e7 is the checkmate. So after queen to e6 check, king goes on f8, another brilliant sacrifice. Feel free to pause the video and let me know what Mikhail Tal played here. If you spotted brilliant bishop to c4 with a checkmate attack, congratulations, you have a mind of Mikhail Tal. Unfortunately for black, he has to accept this sacrifice, and the main idea is now after b takes on c4, this opens up this f-file for this rook. We have rook f1 check, and after knight blocking this check, of course, another brilliant sacrifice is coming. I'm guessing you will already find it, but if you didn't, it's rook takes on f6 check. Your king doesn't have anywhere to go. You have to accept this g takes on f6, and now let's see if you can find a checkmate in one move. It's bishop to h6, and this is how this brilliant game ended. And this is, guys, all I have prepared for you today. If you enjoyed this game, please make sure to leave a comment, like, and share this video with other people who enjoy chess, because as you all know, I want to become a full-time YouTuber, and your watch time and your engagement on my videos really help me, guys. Also, if you want, feel free to comment about this position. Let me know, do you think that this is one of the Tal's most brilliant game? If you have a Mikhail Tal game you would like to share with me, or your favorite game, please do let me know in the comments below, and I will gladly show them here on my channel. I will gladly analyze them. Mikhail Tal had many wonderful games. This is just one of those. Maybe I'm wrong, maybe there are better and more brilliant games of Mikhail Tal, but please do let me know, guys. I enjoy watching his games and I enjoy sharing them with you, of course. Now this is just one of those examples where you have sacrifice after sacrifice and you finish with a spectacular checkmate. Truly a chess beauty you don't see around anymore, mostly because chess players are getting better and better and they're not falling for these sort of traps. Of course, everyone has a computer and everyone can access all sorts of databases and games. One of those reasons, of course. And if you enjoy my content in general, guys, feel free to click that subscribe button and like button, of course, to not miss out on my new videos. Thank you so much for your continued support, guys. I really appreciate it. And as always, we will see each other in the next video. I wish you a pleasant day. Bye bye.